Hi everybody, it's Christina from Pretty Distressed. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be taking a look back at my top 5 furniture makeovers from 2020. Where are they today? How are they holding up? And do I still love them? So if you want to take a look back at my favorite furniture flips from 2020, just keep watching. Coming in at number 5 is the Secretary Hutch that I did for myself for my birthday. If you are new here, I flip furniture. I buy old things or pull things off the side of the road and make them over into new creations. If you are interested in learning about that, please subscribe before you leave here. And you can also follow me at Instagram if you want to see behind the scenes of projects that I'm working on and more pictures of my furniture. I picked my top 5 projects by how many views they got here on YouTube and the way you guys interacted with them and your comments, as well as your interaction on Instagram, so thanks for helping me choose these. I picked this piece up at my local Habitat for Humanity restore, and it's probably my most divisive project of this year and the piece I got the most hate on because I removed this crown and this inlay. I'm going to take a quick break from this project to tell you about my sponsor of today's video. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creatives and curious people. Classes cover topics like illustration, design, photography, video, freelancing, and more. My favorite class that I took this year was Video on a Budget by Christopher Rhodes, and other Skillshare users agree with me because it was one of their top 10 classes of 2020. It has given me great tips to improve my videos without breaking the bank. Skillshare is not just for YouTubers. I know you're going to find classes on there that you love, and that is why I'm going to give my first 1,000 subscribers that click in the link in my description box below a free trial of a premium membership so you can explore your creativity too. Okay, back to my piece. Once I had it all prepped, I primed it and painted it with Fusion Mineral Paint and Jolie paint as well. These painter pyramids have become one of my best friends this year, and I also fixed this foot. There was a big hunk out of it, so I have a separate video showing you how to do that if you're interested as well. And here is where this piece is today. It's in my entryway and I still love it. And I think I have a couple of dings from the kids, but it is holding up really well. Coming in at number 4 is this curry yellow hutch. I did this in collaboration with my friend Katja. And speaking of my friends who are YouTubers, I have teamed up with a bunch of my friends who do furniture flips as well. We're all doing our top 5 pieces of 2020. So check the description box for that playlist. You are going to want to check out their videos as well. So I followed my friend Katja's most popular tutorial on YouTube at that time, and I did the exact same color that she did. So this is a Curry by Waverly Chalk, which is a bargain paint. I had a lot of fun recreating her piece. I didn't get around to listing this piece before everything went crazy in March, and I kept the hutch outside in the garage, so I eventually got around to refinishing that, and I did that the exact same way as I did the bottom, obviously, because I wanted them to match. I wanted to take this piece even further, so I bought some vinyl wallpaper from Amazon and put that on the back panels of the hutch for some contrast. I did sell this piece, but it took me the longest time to sell it because it was so bold. But like I said, it is my most liked piece on Instagram this year. So somebody eventually loved it and purchased it. Coming in at number 3 is my Shabby to Chic nightstand. This was a furniture makeover of a furniture makeover. This piece was really shabby and just didn't fit in my daughter's room anymore, so I wanted to try to do something fun. I cut the bottom off and put new legs on it and really gave it a smooth modern finish. In my opinion, the 3 keys to achieving a smooth finish with a chalk style paint is adding water to your paint, using a really good quality synthetic brush, and sanding between each coat. I am pretty shocked at how well this has held up in my daughter's room. We have had a few accidents where I think she's colored on it, but it came off with some soap and water. For this piece being white and being in an 8-year-old's room, it looks amazing. Coming in at number 2 is my one-day furniture makeover. This was a really fun one because I think this is a project that anybody can do. This was a paint I had never worked with before. It's a one-step paint and you actually roll it on, so it's really easy to apply for someone who's never done furniture paint before. And you guys really love this video too, and I think the outcome is really beautiful. This hardware was in such rough shape, but I decided just to give it a spray paint with some flat matte black, and it really made the piece stand out. I did keep this one as well because I wanted to put it in one of my son's rooms. We just moved it in last week. I know that took forever. And one thing you will notice is that I stripped the top off. Why did I do that? Because you might remember my little nightstand. That top turned out so gorgeous. I wanted to expose the natural wood on this one too. Before I get to my top project of the year, I have some honorable mentions because it was just way too hard for me to choose. And these are two of my favorite projects from this year. I made over this little farmhouse nightstand with milk paint. I did my first truly chippy finish and it was so much fun and I love the way that it turned out. I did sell this one. It went to a farmhouse that someone is making over in the Nashville area, so how perfect is that? My other honorable mention is my coastal makeover that I did with Minwax. Anybody who's a subscriber or a follower of mine will not be shocked by this pick. You guys know this is one of my favorite projects I've ever done in my entire career. I really enjoyed stripping a piece back and working with some water-based stains. It was different than anything I have done before, and I created some cute little custom handles as well. I kept this piece in my house for as long as my husband would let me, but I did finally list it just last week and it sold within an hour of it being on Marketplace. I cried when it left, but I'm really excited because the new owner loves it just as much as I do. Okay, coming in at number one, my top project of 2020 is my sea glass dresser. Probably won't come as a surprise to you. If you're here, you've probably seen it before. This video got over 725,000 views this year. That is insane. I shared this one in my 10 trash to treasures last week, and I told you guys that this wouldn't even be accepted by a thrift store, and it's become one of my most popular pieces I've ever done. And I just love the message in that something could be destined for the dumpster. Not even a thrift store wants to take it, and it can become this beautiful piece that a lot of people have really enjoyed. I did sell this piece, but it will always remain in my heart and on YouTube. Thank you guys for an amazing 2020. I will be back on January 2nd, 2021 with another furniture makeover and a huge surprise. Thanks for being here, you guys, and I will see you next time. I will be back week. She ran upstairs. Oh no. I hope you guys enjoyed it. No, they both went out. Blow the fuse.
What's with the little pansy? Just hold the button down and drill it in.
Sorry. I think you should come on camera and show everybody that.
My channel. We are doing my desk.
Oh, jeez. Get the poo-poo out of me.
Hungry, hurry
I'm
up.
okay, stop walking and then I'll finish this one. Top coat should I use? This dog doesn't want me to get my intro film. This was a one day.